Appetite for Destruction isn't just an album, it's a Molotov cocktail thrown at the glossy, overproduced rock scene of the late 80s. When Guns N' Roses dropped their debut in 1987, they weren't trying to be pretty, they were raw, ragged, and dangerous. And every song on this record feels like it was dragged out of a smoky club at 3 a.m. and handed a mic. The album kicks down the door with Welcome to the Jungle. That opening riff from Slash is pure chaos, sexy, sinister, unforgettable. Then Axl Rose comes in like a wild animal howling from a cage. You know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby. It's not just an opener, it's a declaration. The track twists and claws with razor-sharp guitars, shifting tempos, and a vocal performance that swings from whispers to full-on screeches. It's the sound of a band lighting the match on its own explosion. Then it's straight into It's So Easy, a sneering, strutting, cocky middle finger set to a swaggering bass line. Duff McKagan's low-end work gives it a punk backbone while Slash and Izzy layer on the sleaze. Axl snarls like he's already had 5 too many and still wants to fight the night. It's fast, tight, and filthy in all the right ways. Night Train is a tribute to cheap liquor and bad decisions, and it grooves like a runaway train. The rhythm section pounds like a heartbeat on overdrive, while the guitars are perfectly unhinged. There's something wild about how controlled the chaos is. Every note feels like it's about to fall apart, but never does. Out to Get Me hits like a barroom brawl in song form. It's pure defiance, Axl screaming about being targeted, hunted, misunderstood. They're out to get me, they won't catch me. I'm F***skin innocent. It's raw energy wrapped in a tight punching riff that never lets up. This is the band's street instinct sharpened into sound. Then comes the sleaze anthem, Mr. Brownstone. It slinks in on a sludgy groove with a funk rock feel that masks its darker meaning, heroin addiction. The lyrics are coded but blunt, the delivery tired but knowing. It's a song that feels like it's sweating under neon lights. Gritty, hypnotic, and grimy as hell. And just as you're starting to sink into the darkness, Paradise City blasts open like sunlight. That iconic riff, that chant, "Take me down to the Paradise City." It's rock euphoria with punk spirit. The verses cruise steady, but the ending is pure madness. A galloping sprint with Axl shrieking like his lungs are about to burst. It's a song designed to burn the roof off every stadium it hits. My Michelle drags us back into the alley, with haunting lyrics about addiction, broken families, and lost innocence, wrapped in a deceptively melodic hook. It's uncomfortable, beautiful, and brutally honest. The guitars are sharp and mean, and Axl's delivery is full of contempt and pity all at once. Think About You brings some speed back, more upbeat on the surface, with jangly guitars and a buried punk spirit. It's probably the most straightforward love song here, but it's still coated in sweat and smirks. Then we get to Sweet Child O' Mine, arguably the most famous track on the album, and for good reason. Slash's opening riff is instantly recognizable, and probably embedded in every guitarist's muscle memory by now. The song builds from delicate to explosive, balancing sweetness and storm in equal measure. Axl's vocal climb in the bridge still sends chills. This isn't just a ballad, it's a love letter written in fire. You're Crazy kicks the tempo into overdrive. It's punk speed aggression wrapped in hard rock muscle. Axl's vocals are practically spit, and the whole band sounds like they're playing just to stay ahead of the avalanche they've unleashed. It's one of the shortest tracks, but one of the most intense. Anything Goes dives into full-on sleaze. It's gritty, sexual, and shameless. The kind of song that plays in the back of your head while making bad decisions. There's a talkbox guitar, filthy lyrics, and a grinding rhythm that doesn't pretend to be anything it's not. And finally, Rocket Queen, the perfect closer. It starts dirty with funky riffs and cocky swagger, then halfway through shifts into something unexpectedly emotional. Axl goes from the ultimate bad boy to the wounded lover, pouring his voice into the final stretch. Slash lays down one of his most melodic solos. The contrast is staggering and somehow seamless. It's the band in full, dangerous, damaged, and brilliant. Appetite for Destruction is more than a debut, it's a manifesto. Every track is soaked in sweat, gasoline, and attitude. The production, by Mike Klink, manages to keep the edge while making every instrument punch through the mix. Axl's voice is a weapon. Slash's guitar is a flamethrower. Duff and Steven Adler hold it down like a street gang with perfect timing. And Izzy Stradlin adds the glue, always in the pocket, always tight. This album wasn't made to be safe. It was made to be remembered. And nearly 4 decades later, it still sounds like a warning shot fired at a world too clean, too fake, too boring. Guns N' Roses didn't just bring back rock, they made it dangerous again.